video. My week has been quite busy, but still I got a couple of minutes to do this video. I don't know about you. I have already been living 3 years here in the Philippines, and my first term here is about to finish in a couple of months. So to all of you who are Filipinos, I really appreciate your way of living, your mentality and your culture. This video is going to be a sum up of characteristics and mentalities I really appreciate, while on the other hand I would also like to mention a few areas I would like to be more cultivated from Filipinos. The first thing I really appreciate until now here in the Philippines is the hospitality of Filipino people and their willingness to help. One phrase I always hear in the Philippines is "Kain na!" Let's eat together. It doesn't depend on if there is a lot of food or if people have invited me. If you are around and people are eating, you are always invited. "Kain na!" Let's eat. And by the way, I'm hungry. Kain na! Kain na! One more. Kain na! There is one experience that probably describes the helpfulness of Filipino people quite well. One time I was on the way to a rice field because sometimes I join the farmers here in our area to the rice field to just learn how they plant and just see how they are doing things and how life works here, especially the agricultural area. And I had some friends with me. We were only white people and we went along the main road, which is called highway over here. And suddenly a car stopped over there and the driver asked us, "Oh, could I help you? Probably you are stranded here and I can help you to get to your destination." Actually, we didn't know where we want to go and we only needed to walk to the rice field. But this showed me that a lot of Filipinos really care for people around them, that they are sensitive for the needs of people around them. The second area I really admire Filipino people for is their flexibility. I hardly see any Filipino in my surrounding who seems to be stressed. So in my country, in Germany, normally if people are stressed, they walk faster, they are impatient in conversations, they get loud like this. But I hardly see Filipinos who are like that. One phrase I often hear here in the Philippines is, "Plans have changed," or "We need to adjust to this situation." So if there is, for example, a meeting but the leader of the meeting or the group is not arriving, it's no problem to postpone this meeting. Filipino people are quite used to be patient and to adjust to changing situations. One characteristic or attitude I miss here in the Philippines is consistency. I see a lot of people here in the Philippines and especially in the Filipino province that are very good in starting something new. For example, they start a new business like a sari-sari store, or they are starting to raise pigs, or they are even buying a fisher boat to go out to sea for fishing. But in most of the cases I observed that after a couple of months or a period of time, the business is already decreasing and people just stop to continue it. And from my observation, it's not only limited to the livelihood area. There are also people who have a dream to achieve something, or people who want, for example, to finish their studies. So from my perspective, in some of those situations, it would be helpful and important to go on, to carry on things. One last thing I sometimes miss here in the Philippines is the focus on performance. One sentence that I heard or felt at least over and over again was, "At least we have something to show." Sometimes the shell or the outer appearance of things, of projects or activities seems to be more important than the content itself. I know that I originate from a high-performing culture, and sometimes I don't like the focus on time and on money, and I even did a video about slowing down life and shifting your focus away from this high-performing attitude. But there are a couple of situations and projects I have in mind, and I saw here in the Philippines, that would need a stronger focus on performance. And within some trainings I attended, it seemed to be more important to get your certificate at the end than to learn something you could really apply afterwards in your field of experience. From my perspective, sometimes a stronger focus on performance would really be a benefit. Two things I appreciate in the Philippines and two things that could be improved in the Filipino culture. Maybe there's something to add, maybe you have a different view on things. Leave me a comment, subscribe this channel, ring the bell in order to get notifications about new videos like this video, and I hope to see you next week.